So hey guys, today I'm just going to show you how I get that perfect defined lip. So first you want to start off with a lip scrub. This is just a mixture of coconut oil and sugar. And then I like to go in with a lip plumper. This is just a personal preference because I feel like my lips are a little bit uneven. I really focus that lip plumper on the upper right side. And I don't know if you can tell in here, but I can definitely tell the difference. It just looks a lot more even. And if you decide not to go in with a lip plumper, I suggest using a lip balm. Now I feel like this step is really important, especially if you have a hard time getting your lines straight with the liquid lipstick. You definitely want to go in with a lip liner first, one that's close to the shade that you're using. This will also help you get your shape down. I personally like my bottom lip to be bigger than the top lip, so I kind of go more for that. And I don't know if you guys can see, but my pinky finger is resting on my chin as I apply the liner. This is just going to help keep your hand steady. And now I'm just going to go in with the lipstick. Well, I start off in the middle and then I like to work my way to the outer corners. And I'm just making sure to keep that applicator nice and flat. And since we used lip liner first, it's easier to shape out the outer rim of the lip. So I just like to use the applicator and I make sure it's flat and I just kind of push down and move it downwards, if that makes sense. And sometimes I'll even turn my head instead of moving the applicator just to make sure that it stays in the same direction. And I do the exact same thing for the top. I just make sure that the applicator is flat and I just go upwards instead of downwards. And this step is also really important because it's just going to clean up any mistakes that you might have made. I like to go in with the LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn. It's the closest to my skin tone. And I would actually suggest going in with your foundation shade because you don't want it to be too light on that area. And as you apply the concealer, you want to kind of push your lips inward so that way it kind of folds and it makes it easier to see where you're applying the concealer. And I'm not going fast at all. I'm really taking my time and making sure that those lines are nice and crisp. And I really apologize that it's out of focus here. I wanted to focus on the palette instead of my lips, so it should get back in focus. And then to clean up the concealer, I like to go in with a dense, fluffy brush. This is one of the new brushes from the Sigma Detail line. And guys, that's it. It's really easy. It's a little